Who has found it? Nani ameipata? Proverbs chapter number 27 verse 1.
It says,
It says,
do not boast about tomorrow,
do not boast about tomorrow,
for you don't know what a day may bring forth.
for you don't know a day may bring forth. Listen to this. Don't brag about tomorrow. Each day brings its own surprises. To me, we are not in control of our days. How? Our work is only to number our days, but God, our Creator, knows our beginning and our end. Only our case is to submit ourselves fully unto God. Listen to this. Today we like to talk about the stewardship. The stewardship of time. Before that, we can be the stewards of the following dimensions. Number one, you can be the steward of your own body. The same body is not even yours. The same body doesn't even belong to your parents. The same body is the temple of God. That is Romans chapter number 12, verse 1 to 3. We can also say you can become a steward of your talents. You came here in Kano High School to nurture your various talents, right? There are those who will be engineers, even footballers. We have them here. We also have the neurosurgeons. Yes. We have pastors. All sorts of those particular people who are instrumental in as far as the gospel is concerned. They are here. So you can be the steward of your talents. Then lastly, the stewardship of time. Then it says that the two warriors on the wall are time and patience. Time and what? Patience. It continues to say, we cannot change the speed of time. Neither you cannot make the time go faster, or you make the time to drag in this particular normal what? Normal speed. You cannot actually control time. You cannot actually instruct or give directives that let this time stop for a while. I do 1, 2, 3. Time will never wait for no man. So. That is why when you came to Tenok High School, when you entered through that gate, first of all, the orientation number one, you were introduced what we call, you have the motto of the school, you have the school mission, you have the school vision. Do we know all of them? That's a very big question. So the Proverbs chapter number 27 verse 1, it is telling us never brag about what? Tomorrow. Because tomorrow comes with its own surprise. To me, we are not in control of our days. Our function and our core function, or the main purpose we have in our lives here, is to just number and be responsible and submit fully to Christ, who will control our what? Our lives, hence the days. Then remember, there is another person here who is actually very arrogant and you can say also abusive, and leading others towards the opposite direction that one of us may never like. The Satan or the devil want us to postpone things. Remember, we have to be the steward of time. What is stewardship? It is taking care of what doesn't belong to you. Number one, your body doesn't belong to you, isn't it? The body of Malone doesn't belong to you. So we are taking care of it because it is God's property. It is the temple of Christ. Therefore, we need to take care of the temple of God, right? Time is not also ours. Time was built by God, isn't it? It was evening and it was morning. Then days were separated, isn't it? Days were separated from Monday, Tuesday to Saturday. Now that we have the Sabbath. So God actually gave the time. So the Satan now keeps on telling you can do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow we another what? We do another procrastination. What happens at the end of the day? We will realize that we will be late. So we will realize that we will be late as an individual. So the best thing to do is to always invest in time. You can never save time, but you can invest in it. Let me tell how. Sorry. So these are devil will actually want you to postpone so that at the end of the day you will miss the test of heaven. So but our case, since now we know that time is a precious factor that can never be saved, but you can invest in it. We want to say the choice of our lives, the choice of our friends, if you are in kind of high school, outside kind of high school, tomorrow for the Form 4s, that is the gospel springs. When you go to campus, the choice of your friends will affect your life, yes, spiritually on earth and also in life to come. I must say this, we should be able to handle a success and prosperity unlike a people wise like Solomon and David. Solomon was wise, but the problem was he was not able to handle what we call success and prosperity. The same man was the richest person in the world. The same person was the wisest person in the world, but he had how many wives? Ask yourself, 700 plus another 3 from the bushes where we don't know. This man was wise, yes. He had riches, yes. But the problem was, to control his success was a problem. To control his wisdom was a problem. So the best thing is we submit ourselves unto Christ for him to lead us so that we do not end up like being the lives of Solomon and David. Then there is this song 99 in your golden days. God will take care of you. So, number 99 in your golden days. It says God will take care of you. God will take care of you. Number 99 in your golden days. Which golden bell is it? Okay, so we'll actually sing it later. Nani amepata? God will take care of you. God will take care of you. Every day for all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. Thank you so much. First John chapter number 5 verse 15. As we go along, as you are about to conclude. First John chapter number 15, chapter number 5 verse 15. Nani amepata to save on time? Nani ameipata? First John chapter number 5 verse 15. Allow me read. Yes, it says. First John 5:15.
We know that He hears us in whatever we ask. We know that we have obtained the request made of Him.
Thank you so much. And if we know that God listens when we pray, we are sure that our prayers have already been answered. Let me just echo something, friend. Even before we pray, so long as we trust in God, we know exactly that He has listened to our prayers. That's how. That is having faith. That's having faith. Then I must also say this. We have Psalms chapter number 139 verse 16. Psalms 139 verse 16. As we are going along that, we must say there was a man, friends, who was hired to kill a particular widow who was wealthy. Listen, there was a man who was hired by another man to kill a widow who was wealthy. There was a wife who was married as the co-wife to another one. So which means the late had how many wives? They were 2. Then remember, the other family wanted to eradicate or to get rid or to just eliminate the other wife so that they own a property, for example, a shamba, for example, what? The money in the bank of the late would actually belong to her alone. 3. What happens? This man was hired. Listen, and the man was a Seventh-day Adventist. He received the call while at church. It was around 11:30 a.m. when announcements were being made. The man actually received the call and moved out, going on the way to kill another wife so that, the man was hired by the other wife, isn't it? The other wife of the late. Remember, these 2 wives, they are co-wives. Sasa, my friends, what happens is the same wife who hired a certain man who was a Seventh-day Adventist. Just imagine that. He moved out of church, folded a car, then with a pistol and everything, isn't it? To just go and kill that particular wife so that the other wife could do what? Could secure all what we call all the properties of the late. On the way, the man never reached. The man got a very terrible accident. As we talk now, and it is a very real story, the man is having the roof, is having the ground as his roof. The ground on which the man has been walking, the same ground is the roof of the man. Meaning the man died. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. That is why, my friends, we are telling the Lord, please teach us on how to number our days. Sawa. Teach us, Lord, on how to number our days. Psalms 109 verse 16. Yes?
The eyes beheld my unformed substance.
Kidogo, pole unakimbia wapi?
Psalms 109 verse 16.
Yes.
Thy eyes beheld my unformed substance. In thy book were written, every one of them. The days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. Verse 17.
Yes.
How precious to me are thy thoughts, O God. How vast is the sum of them. Verse 18. If I will count them, they are more than the sun. When I awake, I am still with thee. 19.
Yes.
Oh, that thou wilt slay the wicked, O God, and that men of blood will depart from me. Men who maliciously defy thee, who lift themselves up against thee for evil. Do I not hate them that hate thee, O Lord? And do I not loathe them that rise up against thee?
Thank you so much. Listen to this advantage here. Psalms 109 verse 16. It says, but with your own eyes you saw my body being formed. Even before I was born, you had written in your book everything I will do. This is so wonderful. This is so wonderful. This is God. The reference point here is God. The same God, our Creator, knew us before we were born. Under biology, I was telling them in various classes, if at all our fathers could make a mistake of marrying another woman apart from the present woman, let us say the truth. So which means God knew your existence even before you were